In order to improve your way of thinking, to perceive yourself better, to perceive your life better, to think better, to be more focused, to be more present. In order to do that, most people are trying to switch their negative thinking to positive thinking. And it makes sense, but you can't really go about it in this way. The reason why is because if somebody is going throughout their life and they are constantly thinking in a negative way, whether it's involving themselves, their past, their future, what other people think about them, their accomplishments, whatever it may be, they're currently having all of these thoughts arise, and it's like they're sort of going in reverse in a car. What they're trying to do is they're trying to go into drive in a car. They're trying to think more positively, but all of their momentum, all of these thoughts, all of these emotions and their behaviors, it's all going in reverse, right? So they're thinking, well, if I'm not thinking how I want to think, I'm not feeling how I want to feel, I'm not behaving how I want to behave, then I must simply flip that. I must start to think how I want to think, feel how I want to feel, behave how I want to behave. The issue with this is that if you've ever driven a car and you're going in reverse, you can't just jam it into drive and expect to go forward. You're going to mess up the car. You're going to spin out your wheels. Yet this is what so many people find themselves doing with personal development, with anything that entails them trying to improve their mindsets, improve themselves, and improve their lives. They're in reverse and they're trying to use so much force in order to shift into drive. Here's the thing. This approach, obviously, if you have been trying to do this, it just doesn't really work that well. I know for myself, at least, I did a lot of personal development, constantly trying to fix myself, constantly trying to improve myself. And what did that get me? Well, it was more problems. I then had the problem of fixing myself, had the problem of feeling like I needed to be improved. I had this outlook on myself that was just not serving me. I was still in reverse. I was trying to combat thinking with more thinking. I was just trying to switch the way that I was thinking from negative to positive. So what is the other route? If you imagine a shifter on a car, there's reverse, neutral, and drive. We must stop trying to go straight from reverse and into drive. We must slow the car down completely. We must put the shifter into neutral. And then we can put the shifter into drive. And this is the most significant step that people are missing. Is that they don't understand that they have all of this negative momentum and they're just trying to change things around. But again, that is like shifting from reverse to drive. That is them spinning their wheels. They can feel the force that comes with it. They can feel that it seems so difficult. And the reason why is because you've got that negative momentum in the first place. So what we must do is there's a single word for this that we can bring into our lives that will allow us to move from reverse into drive. That word is presence. So when we're caught up in thought and we have all of these negative thoughts, again, whether it's about yourself, whether it's about your life, your past, your future, others, their judgments on you, your accomplishments, your current life situation, you have all of these negative thoughts arise instead of just trying to switch them to positive thoughts, which you see doesn't really work out that well. What we must do is by becoming present, we allow those negative thoughts to arise, we allow them to dissipate, and we witness them more and more for what they are so that we don't become so emotionally attached to them and so that we don't go down that bunny trail of thinking. And instead, presence can ensue. This is the place where positive thinking can arise. This is the place where you can feel at peace. This is the place where you can feel like all of that negative energy, all of the negative thinking, all of those beliefs and perceptions that have not been supporting you, this is the space, presence, where all of them can finally no longer have impact on you. From that space, thinking, perceiving, and feeling and behaving more positively and more in alignment with what you truly desire is finally possible. But we cannot continue to just go in reverse and jam it into drive. We must learn the skill of presence, of being more aware of our thoughts, more conscious, and less just driven by them and identified with them. And by doing so, then we're able to pivot. Then we are able to move the shifter into drive. I hope that makes sense. If you have questions, comment below. I will answer you. Please like and subscribe to see the next video. See you in the next one. Bye.